Hello children, today we begin with a new chapter, quadrilaterals, for the second term. Now, in this chapter, quadrilaterals, we are going to study about different types of quadrilaterals, the first being parallelogram. Turn to page number 58 of your textbook. Now the definition for a parallelogram. A quadrilateral having both pairs of opposite sides parallel is called as a parallelogram. So this is the basic definition. Now look at figure 5.2. You have a figure ABCD. Now the opposite pairs of sides, that is AD and BC. So AD parallel to BC. Similarly AB is parallel to DC. So if you have a pair of opposite sides which are parallel to each other, then it's called as a parallelogram. So this is the basic definition of a parallelogram. Now we go to the first theorem on page number 60. So take page number 60, theorem number 1. I'm going to explain opposite sides and opposite angles of a parallelogram are congruent. This is the theorem. Now what is given? Quadrilateral ABCD is a parallelogram. It means AB is parallel to DC. So this is your parallelogram figure. Now AB is parallel to DC. Okay. And AD parallel to BC. So the opposite side, AD parallel to BC. To prove segment AD congruent to segment BC and DC congruent to AB. So you have to prove opposite sides are congruent. So which are the opposite sides? You have AB. You have AB should be congruent to DC. Similarly, you have AD congruent to BC. So these are the opposite sides which have to be proved congruent. Opposite angles, so that is angle ADC should be congruent to angle ABC. And angle DAB should be congruent to angle DCB. So these are the two opposite angles which have to be congruent. Now for construction we have diagonal AC drawn. Okay. So draw diagonal AC. Now the proof. How do I prove that the opposite sides are congruent and opposite angles are congruent? Now for this, look at the figure carefully. ABCD is a parallelogram. Now you have segment DC parallel to segment AB. Okay. Now since these two sides are parallel to each other and we have drawn the diagonal AC, you have angle DCA congruent to angle CAB. So these two angles marked as these small circles, they are congruent. What is the reason? Because these are alternate angles. You know DC is parallel to AB. Because it's a parallelogram, we know that the opposite sides are parallel. So this being a transversal, these two become alternate angles and therefore they are congruent. Same reason, angle DAC and angle ACB, the ones marked with a cross, these two angles are also congruent to each other. Reason being alternate angles. Okay, again the opposite sides are parallel. Now look at these two triangles, ADC and ABC. Are these two triangles congruent to each other? Yes. By what test are they congruent? ASA test. How? This angle, angle DAC, this side AC is a common side and this angle DCA. Now this is congruent to the corresponding angles and the common side of the triangle ABC. Hence, triangle ADC congruent to triangle ABC by ASA test. Okay. And therefore, once you have proved that the triangles are congruent, what can you say? Opposite sides are congruent by CSCT. Therefore, AD is congruent to BC by CSCT. Similarly, DC congruent to AB by CSCT. Same reason you have angle ADC congruent to angle ABC, CACT. Alright. Now, we have proved one set of opposite sides, these two. Okay. Which are congruent, and we have proved opposite angles congruent for this triangle. Now similarly we can prove the other two set of sides, that is BC and DA, and angle C and angle A congruent, if I consider the diagonal to be drawn like this, that is from B to D. So that you need not explain, you can just say similarly we can prove angle DAB is congruent to angle BCD. Okay, children, I hope it is clear, the theorem is clear to you. Now you can go through it and understand it. Okay, now you need to write this theorem in your classwork. Okay, next we go to page number 61. The next theorem, diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. Okay, this is the next theorem to be proved on page number 61. Diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. So you have a parallelogram PQRS. Look at the figure. You have a parallelogram PQRS. What is given? Quadrilateral PQRS is a parallelogram. You have diagonals PR and diagonal QS which intersect at the point O. What must you prove? You have to prove that segment PO is congruent to OR. These are the diagonals and they bisect. Similarly, QO congruent to OS. Okay. Now these are the the diagonals are bisecting at O. This is what you have to prove. Now for the proof, what will we do? We will consider triangle POS and triangle ROQ. Now, are these two triangles congruent to each other? Yes. How? Angle SPO is congruent to angle ORQ. What is the reason? Angles are congruent. They are marked with similar signs because they are alternate angles. You know it's a parallelogram. Therefore, PS is parallel to QR and therefore these are two alternate angles. Same reason. Angle PSO and angle OQR are congruent. Same reason, alternate angles. And you have side PS congruent to side QR. What is the reason? They are the opposite sides of a parallelogram. We have proved that they are congruent in the previous theorem. Therefore, the two triangles are congruent by which test? By ASA test. Okay. So, you have an angle, you have a side and an angle which is congruent to this angle, this side opposite and this angle. Therefore, triangle POS congruent to triangle ROQ by ASA test. Once you have proved that these two triangles are congruent, we know that side PO congruent to side OR CSCT. Similarly, segment SO congruent to segment OQ. Same reason, corresponding sides of congruent triangles. And hence we prove that the diagonals bisect each other. Okay, this is how we prove it. So now children, you can go through the theorem and you will write it down in your classwork. We will go through this particular point in your textbook. Remember this. Adjacent angles of a parallelogram are supplementary. So if you have a parallelogram, you have adjacent angles which are supplementary. Naturally, the adjacent angles will be, the sum should be equal to 180. Why? Because they are in between two parallel lines. So when you have two parallel lines, the interior angles are supplementary. That is why it is given adjacent angles of a parallelogram are supplementary. Opposite sides of a parallelogram are congruent. We just now proved. Opposite angles of a parallelogram are congruent. Diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. So remember this. You need to write all these 4 points in your classwork. Okay. So what you will do is, you need to, before we start with the exercise 5.1, these are the things to be written. You will write the name of the chapter, okay, quadrilaterals, and then write down the definition of a parallelogram which is there on page number 58. A quadrilateral having both pairs of opposite sides parallel is called a parallelogram. Then you will go to page number 60, write down this whole theorem 1. So given to prove, construction and proof. After that, the next theorem on the next page. Diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. The complete thing till the proof. Okay. Then you will write these 4 lines. Remember this. And you will complete till here. After this, we are going to start with exercise 5.1. So children, complete till here. And then we begin with exercise 5.1. Okay.